Hey everyone, welcome back to Life is Magic, Mom. We are here to do a brand new pickup pile reading. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. They will be time stamped so that you can pick which ones you want. Now, if more than one of these piles stands out to you, go to the one that you thought of first and then follow with the other one. If all three stand out, then watch all three, or just watch the one that popped out for you. This is also something that you can go back and reference another time. Please excuse my pit bull. She's upset because the neighbors are doing some work across the street and she can see the truck. So please bear with the barky dogs momentarily. Stella Thor! Leave it! No! Okay, let's try this again. So we're going to start with pile number 1. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile number 1, before I do that, we use the Crystal Unicorn Tarot by Pamela Chen, the Earth Magic deck by Stephen D. Farmer, the Sacred Path Tarot by, I want to say, Julia Sands, and the Woman Runes deck by Molly Reamer. The first pile came up with the Unfoldment or the Lotus Flower card, and this was a frequent visitor if you remember a few months back. This was also a card that was featured in my 2018 Look Ahead article that was featured on The Atheist Witch, which I think I linked back in my Patreon. I'm not sure though. If I did, it was at the very beginning. The cards that came out with the Lotus Flower card for pile number 1 were the Vision Quest card too. So this is about seeking and finding. The Page of Swords card, which funny enough came out into Day's daily reading, and the number 5 rune, which is the Rune of Love and Passion. And so it looks like for pile number 1, it looks like you are coming away from a quest where you were trying to find what your passion in life was. And it looks like you may have been given some sort of an action step now to follow. If not, it will be unfolding soon if it has not already. So make sure, though, that it is something that you are extremely passionate about and not something that you're following just because someone told you you should. All right? So let's move on to pile number 2. And Thor is very unsettled after the earthquakes too. So for pile number 2 from the Earth Magic deck, we had the Volcano card, and this is about volatility. And usually this is about us bottling up our emotions and not letting them out in a proper way. So let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Okay, so we get the 43 card, which is the Giveaway Ceremony card. And this is about releasing things that are no longer meant for us. Coming out with the Volatility card, that seems rather apt. It, from the the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, we pull the 9 of Cups card. And this is one of my favorite cards because it's one of wish fulfillment. It's the Yes card. It's attaining our ultimate financial ambitions as well. And the rune that came out was 34, which is the dancing, or the cauldron of dancing women. And the cauldron of dancing women is about finding a tribe that is loyal to you. It's about knowing that the people you surround yourself with are loyal and committed to not only the same cause as you, but to your united, unconditional love. So this may just be about giving up that emotional volatility and anger so that you can step into what the universe is trying to give you, which is this tribe of loving people and all your greatest wishes. And it's such a little thing to give up, don't you think, in the grand scheme of things? So that's it for pile number 2. Let's get into pile number 3. For pile number 3, the Earth Magic card was clouds, or shape shifting. Okay, this is about daydreaming ourselves into a new being. It's about knowing who you want to be and just kind of sitting on how you want to create that, or all the different ways that it could come about. The Sacred Path card that came out with it is the Shaman's Death. Okay, this is the ultimate death and rebirth cycle. So it could be that your vision of the old you is dying while you're stepping into this new vision of yourself. It's a good awakening card too. The Unicorn Tarot came out with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is the ultimate gift of divinity. It is the universe, God itself, whatever you call our highest creation force, giving us something back as a bit of a pat on the back or a pat on the head, telling us that we're moving in the right direction. The rune that came out with that was the Witch's Hat. And the Witch's Hat is about creating our own magic. So I think the message for pile number 3 is we really create our own realities, and you're stepping into the acknowledgement that that's exactly what you're doing. So that is it for our first pick a pile reading, and I hope you all enjoy it. For me, Life is a Magic Mom, we love, appreciate, and support everything you do. And thank you again for coming back to support what we do. I'll see you again soon. Bye now.